The number one team in the state of Tennessee who has a close to perfect record, the Bartlett Panthers, are going to be taking on a fully loaded baked potato in Lausanne out in Applewhite, Sky Forest, Bo Montgomery. But someone down low in the paint and Jonathan DeJournay, this team here is loaded. But that's not the cap off of the night. Kyky versus Kennedy, the number one point guard in Tennessee versus the number one point guard in Kentucky. Full of D1 talent, all the media you can think of, the real media. This is big time. Get there early. Saturday, February 2nd at Briarcrest. The people are packed in for this rivalry game. This is out in the Millington area at Bolton High School, home of some of the big time players that has came through the program. The Bartlett Panthers, considered the number one team in the state of Tennessee right now, taking on Bolton. You already know they're going to match up against Lausanne on Saturday at Briarcrest, 6 o'clock. You might want to get there early. Fuel to the Fire Showcase, presented by Ultimate Prep. Let's turn it into the first quarter. Jefferson Walker, the Euro step. Get ugly, nasty, dirty, down and do whatever you want to say. Get down and dirty here in the first quarter with the open up, nice move from the PG, and then Tavian Column knocking one down from deep. Jeff going straight to the cup after playing some great defense on the defensive end. Here comes Bolton though. They're going to knock down a jumper. There's Jalen Gloucester for a nice bucket mid-range style, and then Column going to get the bucket to go, staking it straight to the rim. Rodney kicks it over to Column. Column goes baseline off the backboard, and it's an easy two for number 14. Walker kicks it over. Nice take to the cup. Missing that one. It's going to be a rebound by Gloucester, but coming back up with the steal, playing some great D as Bartlett kicks it over to Antavian. Step back, kick over to the corner. Threes, please. You already know it's a bucket. Knocked down from downtown. That's a nice three-pointer by Shamar Johnson for the Bartlett Panthers. And then here comes Bolton, back-to-back buckets for them. Wildcats on the offensive end, mid-range style for that one. Gloucester, who had a pretty big season last year, playing a good role for the Bolton Wildcats, is back and better than ever this season and looking real good. At the end of the buzzer, Shamar Johnson knocked one down from downtown. It's threes, please. Bolton in your face. 8-point lead for Bartlett, and the Panthers are looking good. Let's head to the second quarter. It's a nice kick down low for an easy lay-in for Bolton. And then missing that one, coming up with their own board, putting it right back over the iron. There's Gloucester once again. Oh, nice block. Getting his hand up on the defense, doing big-time business. Great D by him. But this time, Corey Rook says, okay, you're going to get a block the last play. This time, I'm going to step up and do what I need to do. He had a big-time game, by the way. Had ended the night with 16 points on the offensive end. He wasn't the only one. Sylvester Thompson had a really good night as well. We'll talk about him in a little bit. Bolton on a fast break for that easy one. Walker gonna look in, kick it down low. Nice basket off the glass for Bartlett. It was an easy one to go for Rodney Mason. There's a nice bucket on the other end for Bolton. Walker ends up almost losing it, come up with it, kicks it over in the corner. It's a three once again for the guy who knocked it down to end the quarter. Shamar Johnson knocking down another one. Rodney going straight to the cup. Runs right into my cameraman like, oh my goodness. Move out of the way, young fella. And then Sylvester Thompson going to the cup to end it off. 33-22 heading in the half. Third quarter, the second half. Sylvester Thompson going to end off the quarter with that nice take to the cup. As I told you earlier, had a big-time game. On this night, he ended with 18 points. This is a big-time baller. If you don't have him on the recruiting trail, you might want to start looking if you want a big-time guard. Look at this, because this is when it got real for the big guy. Taking it to the cup, it's an and one bucket. He got slung around a little bit by Antavian. That was kind of funny. But then here comes Bolton. Swing it over to the corner. Knock down a wide open three. If you leave them open, you know it's a three. They've had a lot of three-point snipers come through the program there at Bolton, but that's just another fella. If you leave them wide open, you might as well count the bucket. Here comes Bartlett, kicking it down low after feeding, going straight to the paint. Rooks is going to lay it in and then kick back over to the corner for another three for the Wildcats. Get a hand up. It's getting too late. and then they get the hand up on the defensive end the next play down. As soon as I ask them to get their hands up on the defense, they do just that. And on the other end, they go straight to the cup after a nice pass from the PG. Great D, 10-point lead for Bartlett to end the fourth and final quarter is when it gets crucial. Rooks heads to the free throw line to get an and one bucket after swinging past the defense and going to the glass. On the other side, Bolton going to get a lay-in. That's Kyky Banks. He had a 19-point night for the Bolton Wildcats. Big-time guard had a big night. I told you, I might want to keep my eye on this young fella. Here's a three from downtown, Raymond Ryan. He had 17. Boy, these guys got some shooters on this team. These two young fellas from duo to duo. There he is telling you how big he is in the weight room that Bolton has equipped for them. Doing big-time stuff. There's a double team, getting the steal on the fast break. Rodney comes up with it. Mason and one bucket heading to the free throw line after a foul from Bolton, and the fans are up on their feet and taunting a little bit to the cheerleaders. Here comes Bartlett going past the D, going right up, floating it right over the iron. It's up and good. No foul call. Bolton tries to slam on the defense of Bartlett, and the coach almost jumped the referee. I'm telling you, he got all up in his face to let him know, hey, now it's got to be something. If it's not a foul call, it's got to be pass interference. I know pass interference is football, but it's got to be something, young fella. Call something. Blow your whistle. Bartlett says, we're not going to be bothered by what you got to say to the referee. We're going to do our work. Mason goes straight to the cup for a bucket. Walker comes down the very next play for another basket as well. As you can tell, the bench is up and clapping, and they are still clicking on all cylinders. Here comes Sly, slithering his way through the defense like a big-time guard should do. Look at this. All buckets for Bartlett here in the fourth. It's starting to get crucial. Bolton trying to stay locked in on this one, going to the cup is Banks. He finishes off the glass for Bolton. It's back-to-back buckets for them. This one, a nice crossover step to a knockdown jumper. Mid-range style, looking like James Harden on that one, and then going coast to coast to finish off the glass. It's an easy two. Down low in the paint for Tristan Jones, and then a knockdown jumper from outside as well. But it's starting to get crucial. Bartlett, Sylvester Thompson gets a nice pass from all the way from the other end of the court to lay the ball in. Jones goes up. He airballs, rebound for Bolton. They put it back up, but that's going to end it all off. 77-64. Bolton falls to Bartlett by 13 points, and Bartlett, well, that's why they're considered the #1 team in the state. These boys bad. Briarcrest on Saturday.